This movie based on your real life story.
Loosely.
Loosely based on
Yeah.
your real life story. Tell us about just the process of getting it to film.
Okay, wow. Well, I wrote it when my daughter was 2, and she's a teenager now. So that shows you how long it took to get this made into film. I wrote the movie because I really wanted to tell the story of this friendship that I experienced that meant the world to me. And the process of writing it actually was very quick. But getting it made took a really long time. I wrote it, and for 5 years, it was actually optioned with Sam Jackson attached. The option ran out. It sat on a shelf, and then 2 years later, it came off the shelf, and Envision Media artists picked it up, and then Mark Canton and Cindy Lou, everyone at Cindy Lou came on board, and Bruce Beresford came on board, and then lo and behold, we get Eddie Murphy, and then it was like, we're doing this,
Like most things, it took forever, and then once it did, everything just came
Yes,
fast.
and then it's like took forever to get made, and then we shot it, I think, in 22 days, and it's been an amazing journey, every moment of it. I mean, but I never stopped believing that this movie would find a way somewhere, at some point. I just didn't know when, it had its own, like, there's a movie about the making of this movie.
I'm sure that part of that will be on the DVD eventually. Britt plays the character loosely based on
Right.
you. How close did she get it?
She was amazing. I mean, Britt is such a strong, smart, fearless little actor. Not little, she's a big actor. She's just so super strong girl, young woman, and to have to age, from 16 and to mid to late 20s, and all the stages she goes through and having a baby, that it was a lot for one character to do, and she just was incredible. And there were even days on the set that she would wear an outfit that I was like, I think I had that sweater in growing up, and I was so honored that she played the role. She's fantastic.
When you finally see it on the big screen, what's the moment in the movie that came the closest to resembling you or in your life, or that impacted you the most?
I think that, there's so much. The conversation, the checking out of the books, the checking the books out of the library. But honestly, when she's with him reading, and he tells her she doesn't have to leave the room. I don't want to give it away, but that was like. That meant so much to me because in our real relationship, as I got older, I did go from being this little girl that he raised to being seen as an adult, and somebody that he could feel safe and trust around, But the whole movie, there's so many elements. Even to the chocolate cakes that he made, like that, he would make a cake for me almost every day. It did, and you'd come home and there would be this enormous chocolate cake, and just, but I think so much less about the food and more about just who he was, and this person who I felt was always there for me, like never, come rain or shine, I knew he'd be there, and he was a steady presence for me.
What was the first moment along the way and your reaction to the fact that Eddie Murphy was interested?
Oh my gosh, Eddie was just a dream that I thought would never happen. I thought he's never going to do this. But oh my God, how amazing would it be? Not only because he sort of resembles the real Mr. Church, but just I'm such a huge fan of Eddie Murphy's. Always have been. I love Eddie Murphy's comedies, but I also have loved his dramatic roles in Dreamgirls, but even the drama he finds ways of infusing in his comedies, And so when he said yes, I was just beside myself and felt like this is going to be a really special experience. And I also felt very happy for, the real Mr. Church, who's no longer with us, like that this person's going to play you. Like that made me happy. Like somebody really amazing is going to play this really amazing person. And his performance just blows me away. And every day on the set, I was just hanging on him. I'm just amazed by you, and you're so beautiful to watch, and you're so still, and you're so present, and there's so much emotion in your eyes in every scene, and it was just incredible to watch his performance. And I think more than anything, I'm so excited. Even more than the movie, at this point, I'm just so excited for people to see Eddie Murphy play this part. I really, really am.
Because this was based on you and the real Mr. Church,
Yeah.
did he pick your brain about how to do things?
He actually didn't, which was, it was interesting. I think I showed him some real pictures, of the real Mr. Church, and we talked a little bit, but it was interesting because I think so much in the script, the way I wrote him, the way he spoke, the way he was there, that I think Eddie really wanted to just come to it then on his own. But I think it was helpful. I think he did like having me around on the set. We really enjoyed talking and spending time together, and just that presence of me being there, and it was really, really nice.
We're an awards website, so I've got to ask you, as we head into award season,
Yeah.
if this thing takes off with those kinds of voters, what would that mean for you in your career?
Oh my goodness. I can't even go there, It would mean just that if I never wrote anything else, this was always the story I wanted to write. I always wanted to pay tribute to this person. So if this is something that people get happy about and excited about and love, then it's less about where it takes my career and more just about I did it. The world knows who you were, and that makes me happy. So.
Well, it's a great movie. Good luck with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.